All right, here's how to do 0 to 60 in the new Escalade V. We've clicked the customizable V mode, floor the brake, floor the gas, and off we go. I mean, listen to that. How's it going, guys? Today I'm gonna show you what it's like to drive the all-new Cadillac Escalade V, one of the most powerful, most luxurious 7-seater SUVs ever made. With stunning looks, a luxurious interior, and one of the best sounding exhaust notes out there, this might just be the coolest SUV money can buy. Under the hood of the Escalade V is a 6.2 liter supercharged V8 from the CT5V Blackwing. Only in the Escalade V, the supercharger unit is actually 2.7 liters instead of 1.7 liters, making more power than even the almighty Blackwing. The result, 682 horsepower and 653 pound-feet of torque. Power is sent to all four wheels through a 10-speed automatic transmission. And check this out. When we take a look at the engine, it actually shows you the individual who built and handcrafted this specific Escalade V engine. I love the imposing, menacing front end. Just look at that massive front grille. We've also got kind of a front splitter down here, as well as these vertical vane LED daytime running lights. Coming around to the side of the Escalade V, it comes standard on 22-inch wheels. We've also got 6-piston Brembo brakes to slow this absolute beast down. Now, if you can believe this, this is actually the standard-sized Escalade, which starts at $150,000. There's also the Escalade V ESV, which stands for Escalade Stretched Vehicle, that gives you some more storage space in the rear, up to 142.8 cubic feet of storage. I love the rear end of this vehicle. Check out those 3-foot-long daytime running lights in the rear, that menacing quad exhaust and rear diffuser. Now, to open up the rear trunk, you simply click on the Cadillac logo, automatically opens upwards to reveal a decent amount of space. But what's really cool is we've got a series of buttons right here where we can go ahead and fold the second row of seats, and then let's go ahead and fold the third row of seats down. So you've got almost endless storage room. Now, if we click this once more, it'll actually fold up even farther. Now, let's hop inside and check out the second row of seats. We've got automatic running boards that fold out to make it easier to get in. I love this dark ashwood trim, as well as the dark auburn. It's kind of this purple color that looks really, really nice in the interior. That Mondrian stitching, such a cool design language. Fold this up here. We've got armrests, plenty of headroom and legroom. We've got rear seat entertainment in the back as well. It's got its own climate control back here. We've also got a series of cup holders, and you can even connect HDMI cords to play video games in the back of your Escalade V. Now, in the third row, you actually do have enough space back there, both for head and legroom, for a full-sized adult. Now, to fire up that big 6.2 liter V8, we've got a start-stop button right there. That engine fires up, and you'll notice the interior, especially in the front cabin area, is dominated by this 38-inch OLED curved display. Apparently it has twice the pixels of a 4K television, but it looks really, really nice. I love the steering wheel, feels great in your hands. We've got a 10-speed automatic transmission with paddles that shift very, very nicely. Gear lever here to put it into drive or manual. Now, we've got V mode. Let's click on V mode. That is kind of like BMW's M mode, where you've got a customizable button for performance. So you can set up the V mode to have steering in sport, suspension in sport, engine sound, etc., or you can put it into tour mode. Basically, it's a quick shortcut to your favorite driving mode, which I absolutely love. Now, the instrument cluster is very customizable. If we go right over here, click there, let's go back to gauge. This is the standard setup, but here on the left, this touchscreen allows you to switch from GPS to AR camera, and then at nighttime, it actually has a night vision mode. The really cool thing about the AR camera is if you have directions running, it'll actually show little arrows on the screen pointing where you need to drive the car, which I'll show you in a little bit. It's so damn cool. Same with Super Cruise. If you click this button right here, this lights up in green and it will steer itself like it's a Tesla. Dual zone climate control up here, nice glove box. I really like the design details, these little dots in the leather and speakers in the front dash area. It's really a nice place to be. Now we've also got cup holders here, some chargers, and one of my favorite parts, we've got a refrigerator where you can customize how cold it is via that button. How unbelievable is that? You've got a refrigerator in your Escalade, and also a vertical wireless charger if you need to charge your phone. All right, let's take it out on the road and see what it's like to drive. All right, here's how to do 0 to 60 in the new Escalade V. We've clicked the customizable V mode, floor the brake, floor the gas, and off we go. I mean, listen to that. That is unbelievable. And then the cracks on overrun. Listen, when I let off the gas, I mean, it cracks and pops like a full-blown supercar. That is unbelievable. Oh, the Escalade V is so much fun. The second you get behind the wheel of this massive, massive, powerful SUV, you realize it's not all that daunting to drive. It's actually pretty easy. It kind of shrinks around you and feels so much less intimidating than you would imagine it would. And that 10-speed automatic gearbox is fantastic. Just listen to the upshifts noises. Downshifts are a little bit slower, but the cracks and whipping noises of the upshifts are so darn incredible. I can't believe this SUV sounds like this from the factory. I mean, it's actually ridiculous. Now, some really cool different screen options for the display right now. Right now, we're in the normal instrument cluster with a massive tachometer. Obviously has your speedo and what gear you're in. Then you can click this right here, AR camera. Now watch this. It actually is showing me a live view of what's in front of the vehicle. Now, why would you want this? Well, it's really cool. When you actually type in navigation directions in the navigation, it comes over to this display and it'll show you little arrows on the screen in real time, basically like your friend pointing, hey, you need to turn right here. And it works very, very well. There's also night vision, there's a heads-up display. You can set it to maps right here, so you can actually just see the map in front of you. We can also put it back to gauges. Now, there's a variety of different drive modes to choose from. Obviously, the customizable V mode, maxed out in all sport, is my favorite, but if we go to this mode button down here, we can choose snow and ice, tow haul, my mode, or we can go to tour. We'll put it into tour right now. This is kind of the relaxing, everyday, daily driver driving mode. It's so comfortable. The Magnum Ride suspension soaks up bumps incredibly well. It's got less body roll than you're expecting for a massive SUV. It does really well in the corners. The brakes slow it down very well. And that exhaust note is just truly unbelievable. You can also tow objects as well, up to 8,000 pounds, which is pretty impressive. Visibility out of the Escalade V, super nice, really easy to see. We've got a camera system for the rear view mirror, although we can pop that into a normal mirror, but when you put it into the camera mode, you can see how much of an advantage that gives you of rear visibility. Now there's Super Cruise, you click this button here. We can't use Super Cruise on this road, but if we get out onto the freeway, it will steer itself in the lanes, slow itself down, speed itself up. It'll even do automatic lane changes. It's a pretty epic form of self-driving, which works really, really well. There's a lot of good creature comforts in this car. 36 speaker system that sounds fantastic. Heated steering wheel feels great in your hands. I love the way the paddles feel as well. You know, in a luxury SUV, you don't typically expect to have quick response times with the shifts or nice feeling paddles, but they've knocked it out of the park with that. Series of controls right here, heated seats, cooled seats, massaging seats, etc. Dual zone climate control. We've also got 26 different ambient light colors to choose from if you want to increase the vibe at nighttime in the interior, which is pretty awesome. But let's end this review by putting it back into V mode, putting it into manual mode, and letting you listen to this glorious Escalade V. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.